Spaceship Excellent crash-landed into the desert on planet Earth. Our intrepid explorers found themselves in the land of Tennessee. First stop, Memphis. Master Chief Nichron and Commander Moon discovered an arsenal of sorts, filled with a vast array of 6- and 4-stringed music machines. On nearby Beale Street, space ears were delighted by the cathartic sounds of an idiom known as the blues. Thrust Master Wally Sparks infiltrated one assembly and spiced up the local flavor with some space sauce. Please, spacemen, don't hurt him. The Spacemen were not the only extraordinary beings on Beale.
Mr. Robin, the main issue we are interested in is leadership. Describe the leader that you want to see.
You're a leader. Somebody who's for the people, somebody who is for our country, not somebody who has his own agenda, not somebody who's for putting money in his own pocket. Somebody who's going to take care of everybody. Right now in America, there's no middle class. We're being separated. There's rich and there's poor. There's no in between.
Obama said if my daughter got pregnant at 14, she would have an abortion. I said, fuck you.
If you want to have a baby, go right ahead. If you want to have an abortion, go right ahead. You have the right to choose.
We differ on that.
You have the right to choose whatever it is that you want. Children should not raise children. That's the bottom line. Do you agree with that or not?
Well, we have to take a step aside. Me and Robin are in the divided point.
Is this going to be the first ever Batman and Robin fighting against each other?
These are fascinating points.
You're fucking good. Let me tell you something. Where are you guys from?
Outer space.
The Spacemen heard tell that 2 prospective leaders of this system would be meeting in nearby Nashville for a public tete-a-tete. The second presidential debate awaits. In Nashville, the cosmic explorers found crowds of Earthlings gathered to support their respective candidate. There were Obamaniacs, McCaniacs, actual presidential impersonators, myriad media, and cops. Let's hear what our space cadets learned from the impassioned masses.
Knowledge is my leader.
Knowledge.
Knowledge is my leader. Independent thought.
My leader right now is George W. Bush. I know he gets a lot of rap because of the war, but if people remembered after 9/11 how unsafe we felt and we were scared, which you would know about because you were out in Uranus somewhere.
So you would like John McCain to be your leader?
Yes, I will.
What qualities does he possess that you think will qualify him to be a good leader?
Well, number one, he's a hero. He was in war. He was a POW. He could have gotten out years earlier, and he chose to stay in and not abandon his people. As far as Palin, you know, she's new, and I understand, you know, and we got to cut her a little slack.
Heady stuff to be sure, but Spaceship Excellent always finds time to get a groove on.
Perspective gets reset, the knowledge you forget, detached from your target, your mind is your orbit with all that you work for, and no longer hurts more. Half of a cycle, your life in a circle, air through the holes, attached to your torso, feel every breath in your lungs even more so. Now know the body, your pulse of its life floats into your mind, the will to survive. Cord is cut, your lungs collapse, your heart goes fast, your brain goes past, lights flash eyes, open the first time, colors overwhelming and upsetting your burst mind, going to the chance with no light to reflect. Death is so much brighter than what you'd expect, you feel your neck in, the coldest hand, no oxygen to take a breath as you can, lungs full of air, not what you prepared for. Now you wonder what you'd ever been scared for. Aware of your skin, your new spacesuit is one you ever died. No, you've been born.
Will the Spacemen align themselves with the candidate and hit the campaign trail, stumping from the ship? Will they jump into the race themselves and run on the libertarian ticket? Will they be sucked into an eddy in the space-time continuum underneath the gateway arch, never to be heard from again? Join us next time from St. Louis.